Come, gather ye round, lend your ears to the sound of this story that I will relate, for it tells of my trials and bold tribulations in efforts to communicate with a woman of stature, a woman of grace, a woman of fame and renown, the flower of St. Thomas, the belle of Toronto, the pride of Los Angeles town. I was browsing around to find people to contact and network wherever I be, using search engines and emailing people who keep websites going like me. I contacted Blue Planet, Green Living, and more. I contacted the great and the good. In the cause of community and conversation, I made what connections I could. In the course of my ramblings and searchings and dabblings to this page my attention did bend. It said Rachel McAdams, the Hollywood actress, she ran a green website with friends. It was called Green is Sexy, 'twas right down my street, listing who's its and what's its galore. So I found her on Facebook and dropped her a line, never thinking I'd hear any more. Well, I told her her website was very inspiring and helped me to rethink my own. It was friendly and colourful, clear and informative, also decidedly fun. Well, I never expected I'd get a reply, but a short while had passed when I did. It was short, it was sweet, it was signed Rachel M., and she thanked me for what I had said. Well, I joined all the rest of the people on Facebook, keeping up with her status reports. Olympics and skating, fundraising for Haiti, backstage from the Oscars, of course. And I sent her a piece that Neil Gaiman had written that mentioned he'd stepped on her dress. She replied saying thank you and sent me a link to the photographed moment, no less. Well, I'd have to admit I'm a bit of a fan, though they wasted her in Sherlock Holmes. She was better in Red Eye, in Fear of Her Life, State of Play, or The Bold Family Stone. And her turn in The Lucky Ones passed critics by, though I thought she was par excellence. So I told her as much in an email one morning and hit the send button at once. Well, for 6 months I emailed, not every day, maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks. I was sure she was busy, but glad she replied for the colour it brought to my cheeks, and I was sure to tell friends I was emailing Rachel, and she seemed to be terribly nice. Now, name-dropping's not the most subtle of skills, but neither the deadliest vice. Well, at last came the day that her status report proclaimed that she'd give it a rest. She was tiring of Facebook, would delete the account, and wished all her fans all the best. Well, I'd sent her some contacts for people I knew from north and the south, east and west. And so, as she'd not lose the info I sent, I compiled it all into a list. Well, I sent the list straight to her friends at the website, explaining the context, of course. I said I'd emailed the info to Rachel on Facebook and was now ensuring it wouldn't get lost. Well, her friend emailed back, undoubtedly wary of weirdos who are chancing their arm. She said Rachel has never had a profile on Facebook and sounded the weirdo alarm. So come all of ye internet ramblers and networkers, take ye a warning by me, and don't go assuming the profile on Facebook is really the person you see. And should their inventions besmirch your intentions and leave you with egg on your face, you might meet more people in face-to-face meetings instead of in virtual space.